Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2, and lead up to Spider-Man No Way Home. I am sorry I did not post this last week. Like I said, I was on a trip and I was kind of busy on Wednesday and I couldn't do it, so yeah, that's what I can say. So yeah, 3 Spider-Man reviews this week. So you got Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, and The Amazing Spider-Man. All 3 of them. So Spider-Man 2 will be on Monday, Spider-Man 3 will be Wednesday, and The Amazing Spider-Man will be on Sunday. So, yes, let's get in. No, The Amazing Spider-Man will be Saturday, because, yeah, Saturday. Maybe Friday. Saturday or Friday. Friday or Saturday. But anyway, let's get into this review for Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is directed by Sam Raimi, screenplay by Alvin Sargent, story by Alfred Gough, Miles Miller, and Michael Chambon, based on Spider-Man by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, produced by Laura Ziskin and Avery Arad, starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, James Franco, Alfred Molina, Rosemary Harrison, Donna Murphy, cinematography from Bill Pope, edited by Bob Wazowski, music by Danny Elfman, production companies from Columbia Pictures, Marvel Enterprise, Laura Ziskin Productions, distributed by Sony Pictures released June 22nd, 2004 at Man Village Theatre, and June 30th, 2004 in the United States. Ran for 127 minutes. The budget for this movie is $200 million, and the box office it got $789 million. Plot. Where is it? There we go. Peter Parker is estranged from both his love interest Mary Jane Watson and his best friend Harry Osborn, and discovers that his Aunt Maggie is facing eviction. He finds himself suffering temporary but recurring losses of his powers, often in life-threatening situations. Harry, who is now head of Oscorp Genetic and Significant Research Division, is sponsoring a fusion power project by nuclear scientist Otto Octavius, who befriends and mentors Peter. While handling hazards, materials, Octavius wears a harness of powerful robotic tentacle arms with artificial intelligence. During a public demonstration that Pete and Harry attend, a power spike causes the fusion reactor to destabilize. Octavius refuses to shut down the reactor, which goes critical, killing his wife, Roselle, and burning the inhibitor chip block the arms from his nervous system. Peter, as Spider-Man, shuts the experiment down, destroying it in the process. Cast for this one, we have Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker / Spider-Man, Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane Watson, James Franco as Harry Osborn, Alfred Molina as Otto Octavius or Dr. Octopus, J.K. Simmons reprises his role as J. Jonah Jameson, God, that's a tongue twister, and more. Development. Immediately after finishing Spider-Man 2, director Sam Raimi, with help from James Kelty, segued into directing a sequel. In April 2002, Sony hired Alfred Gough and Miles Miller to write a script of the film. On May 8, 2002, following Spider-Man's record-breaking $115 million opening weekend, Sony Pictures announced a sequel for 2004 entitled The Amazing Spider-Man. After the character's main comic book title, the film was given a budget of $200 million and was aimed for a release date of May 7, 2004. The following month, David Keough was added to co-write with Gough and Miller. In September 2002, Michael Chambon was hired to rewrite. His draft had a younger Doc Ock, who becomes infatuated with Mary Jane. His mechanical limbs use endorphins to counteract pain of being attached to his body, which he enjoys when he injures two muggers on a date. This horrifies Mary Jane, and in the resulting battle with Spider-Man, his tentacles are fused together, and the fusion begins to kill him. In the script, Octavius is the creator of genetically altered Spider from the first film and gives Peter an antidote, that's the word, to remove his powers. That means when Octavius is dying with his tentacles, he wants to extract Spider-Man's spine to save himself. Let's just do 5 minutes of me just talking about this movie. Spider-Man 2 meant a lot to me. I grew up with this film because I do remember watching this movie when I was little. Well, not little, but like around like 5 or 6. But I love this film. This is, for me, one of my favourite Spider-Man movies ever created. Spider-Man 2 is just a fun movie. It's just out there, fantastic time that I just loved Spider-Man 2. People should definitely watch this movie if you have not seen it. Tobey Maguire does again a fantastic job portraying Tobey Maguire. Kirsten Dunst is Mary Jane Watson, again fantastic. James Franco is Harry Osborn, fantastic. Alfred Molina is Dr. Octopus, the villain of this film. Probably the best villain I've seen in a Spider-Man movie in ages. But this film is a masterpiece of a film for me. Definitely my all-time, probably like my top 10 favourite movies of all time. I just love this film so much. It's really entertaining. The film really got you hooked into the story in the movie itself, which was really good for a Spider-Man movie. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but this movie definitely people need to watch. If you have not seen it, definitely watch this movie. It is hands down a masterpiece of a film. I love this film. It's one of my favourite movies of all time. And I'm just going to do a little break. I'm just going to go through the critical response, if I can find it. There we go. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, Spider-Man 2 holds an approval rating of 93%, based on 275 reviews, with an average score of 8.30 out of 10. The website's critical consensus reads, boasting an entertaining villain and deep and emotional focus. This is a nimble sequel that improves upon the original. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, gives the film a score of 83 out of 100 based on 41 reviews, indicating a universal acclaimed audience polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of an A- on an A+ to an F scale, the same grade earned by the previous film. Chicago Tim Burton gave the film 3.5 out of 4, and Mark Caro stated that Alfred Molina was a pleasingly complex villain and that the film as a whole improves upon its predecessor. It's almost every way. Kenneth Turan of the Los Angeles Times gave the film 4 out of 5 stars, and concurred with Cario, which he stated Doc Ock grabs the film with his quartet of sinisterly serpentine mechanical arms and refuses to let go. Yeah, like for me, Dr. Octopus definitely stand out for me. Alfred Molina in this movie definitely stand out for this film. This film has so much depth and meaning to me, and I just love this film so much. So, for my score for Spider-Man 2, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to be giving it a 100% grade. I'm going to be giving it an A+, and out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 10 out of 10. Before I finish this video, just telling you the videos for today. So for my Spider-Man 2 review, my Clifford the Big Red Dog movie review, Home Sweet Home Alone movie review, Red Notice movie review, and Incredibles 2 movie review. But yes, hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, stay tuned to Spider-Man 3 and all those other videos all the other Spider-Man movies coming out. So yes, hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Be a big help. Thanks for watching. Take care.